the 36 chambers. Do you know what that is, Nigel?
I'm guessing it's a Wu-Tang song.
That's right, because we're about to enter the Wu-Tang with the Air Jordan 1 Pollen. I call it the Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang.
They get it, Dad.
What's up, C-Squad?
It's Dr. C.
And Daddy C.
Of Daddy's Son.
Kicks and Cooking.
Today we are
talking about a shoe that we are super excited to get our hands on. Just released the Air Jordan 1 Pollen, which I like to call the Air Jordan 1 Wu-Tang, because years ago, right, I know you don't even understand what that means.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Right, well, years ago, Nike never released a yellow, Jordan 1, but they did release a dunk. And this was in 1999 after kind of the Wu-Tang height. They did their 36 chambers and everything. All their accolades.
You know
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So they released the Nike Dunk Wu-Tang. It was like a friends and family. And it was supposedly 36 pairs of these shoes made.
Thousands.
So super rare.
Extremely.
Yeah, extremely rare. Like if you look online, basically you can't find any. But if you do see one, there was one that was listed on eBay a few years ago. And I think it was began at like $10,000 or more to get that.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, if you get one of 36, it's super rare.
It's crazy.
So it was like they made them for the Wu-Tang, to give out to basically for themselves and their friends and family, whatever.
Right.
But today, what we have in our hands is something similar. It's not quite the same as that Wu-Tang specific.
Right.
But let's get it in hand, man. I'm a big fan of this colorway. I've never been a huge yellow person.
Okay.
But, the way it works on the Jordan 1.
Yeah. So the color on the shoe is like the same color as the color of the Wu-Tang logo, even though it's a bit darker.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like the Wu-Tang Dunk, doesn't it?
Somewhat. Well,
then why is it called the Wu-Tang thing?
It's not called Wu-Tang. I'm calling it Wu-Tang.
What?
It's called
the Pollen, right?
Yeah, look at the box. If you look at the box, this box says Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG is pollen, white, and black.
So you just made that association by yourself then?
There you go.
This looks like something Wu-Tang related, so I'm gonna call it that.
Right, if I'm gonna wear these, it's gonna be with some Wu-Tang. I mean, it's not the same yellow.
That makes sense.
Because the dunk was that bright yellow like this.
Right.
Where this is kind of like a muted yellow. More like maybe a little bit more mustardy, kinda.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, darker.
Yeah, a little darker, but but I still think if there's anything it would go with,
it would match, definitely.
Still go something like that, right?
Yeah. Even though the Wu-Tang logo, in my head, it seems darker than the Wu-Tang logo on your shirt. So maybe these shoes would go with the actual Wu-Tang logo.
Well, this is a Wu-Tang issue shirt, so I'd have to do research. I don't think it comes any darker than that, really.
All right, so here's what you're going to do, right? What you're going to do, you're going to search up Wu-Tang logo. You're going to copy, you're going to save the image. Lighting is going to affect the exact hex code on the different parts of the shoe. So you have to...
You're doing a lot, man, for this whole, this fact finding mission. That might be a little too much for me. What do y'all think? I think it says Wu-Tang. I'm gonna just go with that.
That works as well, too.
The shoe, just released, $170. I'm sure you can check StockX right now. It's probably $250 plus because resale is always crazy. Anything Jordan 1 sells out immediately. Are you guys rocking with that? What do you think of the whole state of the resale and the sneaker game itself? What do you think? You're not buying anything, so doesn't even matter to you?
It's kind of annoying to me because I like shoes and there's so many shoes that I want. But they're all so expensive on StockX. And the retail, they never restock or anything. So I can't buy it. It's like on StockX, it's like $300 more than it would be on the website that they're actually from.
Like they would have sold for initially, right? Right.
The business is booming these days, I tell you.
Business is booming for somebody, for sure.
Stock market is such a bull market these days.
Absolutely. Not the stock market, but the StockX market, right? There you go. Resell is crazy. But anyway, so I'm not a huge fan of the yellow and black colorway, but what are your thoughts on this shoe? Are you rocking with this? Are you not? The shoe, I think, is self-executed. What?
Why are you buying shoes if you don't even like them?
I do like them. It's just like, at first thought...
This man is addicted to buying shoes.
The thing about... I'm not addicted to buying shoes. I like shoes. The Jordan 1 is a different animal, right? The Jordan 1... They mix it up, remix it, do some different things, and the color just comes out and makes the shoe look nice. This has kind of like that same color blocking, even like your UNC ones, right? The same color blocking style, except the white has black here.
Yeah.
But I just think they execute flawlessly when they do this, man.
So you think it was flawless, or you don't like the colorway?
I don't typically like the color.
Oh.
I don't wear yellow.
Right.
I don't have yellow clothes, yellow shirts, yellow whatever. But done this way, I really enjoy it.
Ah, so you do like this shoe.
I love this shoe.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I love this shoe.
Good, okay, cool.
Speaking of the shoe, let's take a quick look. Let's talk materials.
Yeah.
Let's break down the shoe. Talking about the shoe itself, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
So this is a nice smooth leather.
Very smooth.
Around the edges of the shoe, the toe box. Beautiful toe box. Around the outside of the midfoot. But I love the black leather.
Yeah, that's very tumbled.
Good job.
Yeah, you
That
know
is.
me.
It's a very tumbled. See if you can see how soft that leather is. Nice and supple.
Very supple.
Yeah, it's very supple.
Supplementing very much.
Feel like how soft that is, right?
Yeah. And you'll see here how the shoe has this pollen yellow as a primary color, black as a secondary color, and white as a tertiary
color. Look at me, tertiary. I've learned from you, man. Good job. It's that school paying off. I love it.
You don't know this one though, do you?
What?
If you'll see up here,
Accent.
that.
Am I right?
Be quiet. No, this yellow right here is actually a different shade of yellow.
Yes.
So that yellow is a fourtiary color.
Oh, you're making up words now. Fourtiary. Sure. Thoughts on the shoe? They come with the yellow pollen laces, which is almost like a different yellow as well than the actual shoe, which is something that is weird because like even on the bottom, on the outsole of the shoe, it's a different yellow.
Ah.
If you look a little extra close right there.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it comes with the yellow laces, the black laces, and the white laces. I took out the yellow laces that they came laced with just to give a different look. Most people probably don't want to take out the laces and do all the swaps to see what looks best.
I do not.
All right. But I like the yellow, but I think I like
yeah.
I like the black though. You got the black on the toe box area, up the midfoot, coming all the way up the shoe.
Yeah, I actually do like doing that when I have the time to.
But you don't have time. You usually just put them on and go.
Put them on and dip, that's it.
Put
But
'em on and
sometimes
dip.
I'll sit down and take the time to replace my shoelaces.
There you go.
Sometimes Seed Squad, Daddy Seed will go upstairs into the closet where he keeps all of his shoes, and he'll just sit down in it like it's this little secret room, and he'll just sit down with all of his shoes and all of his laces surrounding him like the Joker in Suicide Squad, and he'll just replace all of the shoelaces like it's just his little playtime, just
It's
to
my
replace
space.
the shoelaces.
Like my
Right,
man
his
cave.
meditation space, exactly.
My
His little
sneaker space.
closet-sized man cave, exactly.
I don't just pile them all around me though, like. No, I don't do that. Okay. So anyway, black laces, yellow laces. I think the white laces will look fire too on here because it'll kind of accent the white on the midsole.
Yeah, that tertiary.
But if you like that I did you that favor, make sure you give us a like. Matter of fact, speaking of that, if it's your first time here, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Without a doubt. And ring that notification bell.
There you go. So that way when we release new content, you'll be the first to know, and that helps our channel grow. So, rating on the shoe.
Yeah. Before we rate the shoe, Dad, let's get some food.
Well, normally, if it's your first time to our channel, we normally do food in the middle of our episodes. We like to showcase what we can make on a quick basis because I'm a dad and like to just cook something for the family on a weekend night or whatever.
Yeah.
Today we're not doing that because this shoe is too hot. It's hot off the presses. We want to get this out. Oh,
Look at that. We have food. Here you go, Dad. I don't even like apples.
Oh.
Where's my food? And I got food too. Now, would you look at that? I've got it on. It's a bar. What?
is that a
We do
granola
have
bar?
food, Dad. What are you
I
talking
take
about?
it back. We do have
Protein
food.
bar.
Thanks to the
There we go.
magical food delivery.
Look at that.
It just showed up.
We do have food. And
Sometimes this is
looking
food
good.
on the run, right? You just grab something out the fridge and keep it moving. But in any event, yeah, we'll be in the kitchen next time. You'll see us really, get down. You can check out some of our older episodes.
Yeah, we
for
don't
that.
do this in every episode.
Yeah. Along back to the shoe, man. My thoughts on this, rating wise. What do you give the shoe? Are you a fan of it?
A 9 out of 10. Wait a second. Actually, let me change that.
Okay.
I'm rating these shoes a flawless 10 out of 10.
A 10?
A 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Flawless.
10 out of 10.
Perfect shoe.
Nigel's idea of a perfect shoe. We've reviewed a lot of shoes so far on this
have.
channel. And I think this is the first time you've given a shoe a 10 out of 10. I
It
think.
might be. I think I give the PSG ones a 10.
Maybe.
This might be like my second 10 out of 10. But hey,
Wow.
I love the shoe, man. I can't say anything bad about it.
Okay.
It's awesome.
The Pollens are going up on Nigel's Mount Rushmore of sneakers for so far for the year.
Yes, sir. Now, what about you?
So you give it a 10. Let me look at this again.
Okay.
Ooh, this shoe is fire, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's pretty fire. I love it. I like the black laces, man. That's just a smoking looking shoe right there.
Exactly.
And even with these laces.
Exactly. And you could have a mix match.
You could do mix match. I probably wouldn't wear them like that. Oh, I'm not a big mix and match kind of guy. Okay. But back to the thoughts of what I'm gonna rate this here. Now let's see. 10 out of 10. That's like I'm on my year 3 territory for me. I'm gonna go 9.5. Wow. It's high.
9.5 is high. That's tough.
That's really high. Like, you know, I love Jordan 1s. This colorway is just, it's nice, man.
Okay. Now, that's awesome. But what is taking away that 0.5 for you?
The 0.5 for me is still because it's yellow.
Oh, you just don't like the yellow?
I mean, I like the yellow in this execution, how they did it.
Right.
But just as a general, something I'm going to pick up
I guess you do
off
have
a
the
shelf.
kind of wearability in your rating.
Yeah, like, right. That's another thing. Like these, as much as I love them, I can't wear them too often.
Right, that does make sense.
You know, I could throw on some black sweats or, some, you know, I guess gray short. I don't know.
Right, exactly.
But definitely not like, I couldn't throw these on like 3 days in a week.
Right, I know what you mean.
These
That
are
makes
like-
sense. That's a valid rating.
So that's what I would give it. But I love the execution of the tumbled leather.
Yeah, man.
The black
Regardless
tongue.
of the rating, it's still a great shoe, man.
Yeah, the
This
way
is
they
awesome.
did some things. They flipped the box for us.
What you mean?
They gave us, because Jordan 1s, you normally don't get the flip color on the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So this was a different situation. They flipped it all around the box. It's all different.
Yeah.
That and also on the Nike tag on the tongue, that's usually white, right? They gave us the yellow on the tag itself.
Yes.
So they did some special things. Jordan Brand, you know I've been kind of panning them a little bit about being lazy. Right? They just say, here, take these colors. Like that electric orange.
Not rocking
That is the
that.
laziest execution shoe ever. Like, I mean, somebody's daughter said, let me get a piece of orange marker, color this in on this white Jordan, a little bit of black.
Wow.
Here you go. And, you know, we eat it up. Not me personally, but I'm sorry. I just had to vent a little bit on that.
I'm not
But
mad at you.
they did something to revamp the whole shoe, change it up. A color they've never done on a Jordan 1.
Right.
So I applaud that.
Hot, this shoe.
That's it. Is this a cop or a drop for you? Let us know down in the comments. You know, I wonder if Wu-Tang is going to wear this shoe. You know, Method Man going to put these on. I know he still has the dunks because I saw him recently on a YouTube interview show. He was wearing the Wu-Tang dunks. He probably got like another reissued pair. They probably just say, here you go, we made you a new pair.
Right.
But also speaking of Wu-Tang, because I love Wu-Tang. Some people don't love Wu-Tang like that. I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. I know, it's a hip hop, one of my greatest groups in hip hop, right?
No, yeah.
But also,
even though I'm younger, I still know the Wu-Tang, and it's tough.
I raised you up in some Wu-Tang.
You did.
Once you got to a certain age, let's put this on in the car on the way to maybe 5th grade.
Soccer practice, something, I don't know, something like that.
Right. That was like, I got to think about the language. But anyway, I digress. On the way to soccer practice here at the home barbershop, because I cut Nigel C's hair.
Yeah.
You need a little brush right now. But other than that, he's fresh.
That's your fault.
We just get busy in the summertime. Because I don't know about you, but in our barbershops, we let the music go. It's whatever you feeling, just plays. Whether it's kids in there, women in there, whatever. You're going to get that real hip hop.
I know that.
But usually it's just the two of us, but it's still. But his little sister's still running around and the hardcore hip hop is playing.
And then Mom would walk in and this would be like,
Daddy, see, what are you playing about my children now?
Yeah, all right, it's fine.
exactly, this is the barbershop.
It's
You
music.
can't
That's
shut
it.
the music down in here.
Can't regulate the barbershop
Exactly.
music.
No.
So, but I was going to just give real quick plug. I'm not related to these people at all or do anything with this, but the Wu-Tang American Saga series is coming back for season 2 on Hulu.
Ooh.
And if you haven't watched season 1, do that because it was good. And if you don't know Wu-Tang, you haven't come up on Wu-Tang, it gives you a whole backstory of where they come from.
Check that out.
But check it
You'll
out.
appreciate these more afterwards.
I know, and these shoes truly aren't Wu-Tang shoes, but in my heart, they are.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you have it from Daddy C.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.